Oh. Think it. Okay, good. Does anybody really watch live streams on Saturdays?
When they're driving somewhere.
Really?
Best time to do it is on Friday. After school.
Do kids watch live streams?
Yes, that's like the only. No, it's not like a thing. But like people watch it. It's not like they know. But like people watch it. Sometimes there's like streams with like 30,000 people.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, let's catch your bluegill.
Dad, look at this. Look how perfect that is.
Sure you don't have a fish on your line?
No, because I made the drag like blue. Like literally if you pull on it, it would be like that way.
I just had an army of bluegills biting it, and now they're all gone. Right? Okay. Guess in a different spot. Check it out. Seaweed. Thank you for subbing. How are you doing? Just trying to catch some bluegills.
Nothing.
Nothing? They all just left, man. There's so much fish here before. Oh, yep, I got one. Oh, it's a decent size. All right, there he is. Okay. Good sized bluegill. Ooh, look at that thing. How you doing today, buddy? How's life? Ever been live? All right, let him go.
I want to let him go.
Eh, there he goes. Back to the family. Thank you. Bite, fish. Let's see what we got. Something tells me this is going to be another. Oh my god, he's going in the weeds. No. Oh, it's bluegill with the salad. No, no salad. I'm using a little jig head so it sinks faster, but nothing else. Just all right. Have a nice day. Alrighty. I think they came back. Just slowly. Nice and slow retrieve. Fish. Is that a fish? No, that was seaweed. Who wants a salad? All right, let's cast it out again. I don't like to fish with a bobber, but if you definitely want to know you got to bite, bobber is obviously the best choice. I just kind of slowly drag it through the water column. Oh, bite. Fish. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see what we got. Nah, medium sized. All right, I'm gonna name you Richard. Nice one. All right, have a good day, Richard. Yeah, we're all pretty small content creators. I think if I have 340 subs in 2025, that's tiny. But you gotta keep going. Oh, no. Shoot again. I need more worm. Can you grab? Yeah, grab me a worm. Oh, is that a fish or seaweed? Oh, I got something big, and I definitely know it's not a fish. Oh my god. I got enough seaweed to feed a family here. Oh no, look at that. Who's that coming? I might have to. It's a nice piece of wood. As long as it's not a person. Wow. Oh, okay. Came off. Ah, that was random. All right, let's see the worm. In Jersey, you never know. It can be a person. All right, this got to get something big. What do you think? It's going to be a big one. Wow, 65 people watching the stream. That never happens to me. Saturdays are good, I guess. Thank you. All right, next cast. We got to get a fish. Got a fish. Ooh, that's a decent one. That's a big one. Yeah, that's either a bluegill or a bass. Oh, wait, what is that? What? That's a perch.
What a perch.
That's a huge perch.
What?
Usually I would keep him, but I'm gonna let this guy go, right, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
That is a big boy perch. Here, hold the rod. Just don't pull him out of the water because he might snap the line. You can bring him to me. Whoa, what? That's a huge perch. All right. Right in the nose. Wow. That is a big perch. He's lucky I have a lot of food for the weekend. Otherwise, I would keep him. They're good eating. That is a big perch. All right. Let me just take a quick picture of him. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. All right, we're going to let this guy go. Wow, look at him. He just pops up with his top fin. Beautiful fish. Unharmed. We're going to let him go. Have a good day, guy. That is a gigantic fish. I mean, for this little ultralight rod. Can you grab me another worm? Perch for eating. You can just basically clean the fish, descale it, take the guts out, and you can just dip it in flour, little salt and pepper, and just deep fry it in oil. Or you can make it. It has really good meat for soup. I mean, it depends. Not everybody likes fish soup, but they make amazing soups. But yeah, usually people would just deep fry them. I don't know if people like cut their fillets. That's a lot. That's a huge waste of a fish when it's that small. But everybody's different. Let's see if we can get another one. That was a big surprise. I haven't caught a perch here in about 3 months. That was a pretty big surprise. Canada, nice. I'm going out to Charlevoix in December. Canada's the best. Nice people. When you're in Jersey or New York, everybody's quite mean. Once you start going towards the Pennsylvania border, people are nicer. That was a nice perch, if I say so myself. Fish? No. All right, so far on the stream we caught what, 2, 3 bluegill, and a trophy-sized perch. That guy was big. So I'm just letting this worm sink to the bottom on a jig head. I know it's not the optimal choice, but that's how I like to fish. I'm not really fishing to fill out my cooler. I'm letting all the fish go, which I usually do. I caught 2 huge eel with my son 2 days ago. We kept those. I know eel is a controversial thing to eat, but they're super tasty, especially if you smoke them. Ugh. And no, they're not electric eels. In Jersey, they're just regular American eels. They don't sting you with electricity. All right, next cast. Let's see. We gotta get a fish. Monster bass. This is tough. There's so many people that fish here at this spot. My phone almost went for a swim. That was funny. Almost lost my phone. No. There's so many people that fish here that are super pressured for bass, and I'm fishing with worms, but you never know. I think we caught a gigantic 19-inch smallmouth bass with worms last time. You just got to pull a lot of them on a hook. You got to use like a size 4, size 2 hook and just load it up with worms, like 3 or 4. You'll get a bass. But I appreciate the likes. Never had 100 people in my stream. Usually it's like around 20. So I appreciate that. I can't guarantee I'll catch a fish, but I already caught a couple. So what I do is I just cast it out, let it sink to the bottom. I know there's not many weeds there, but there's some. So when it hits the bottom, I just bounce it off a little bit. Perch usually a bottom feeder, so that's probably how I got the last one. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning in New Jersey. Nice and warm. It's either fish or seaweed. Seaweed. I'm gonna do 3 more casts, and then I gotta run because we gotta get home for breakfast. But we'll see what we can get.
You have so many people watching.
I know, it's a record for me.
You usually have like 1.
I know people get like 5,000 people in their stream, but 120 people. I feel like I gotta catch a fish.
Half 99.
You know what? Give me another worm. I'm gonna cast it in a different direction. Yeah, I'm gonna make a big worm pile since we're about to go, but you never know. Catch a bigger fish. Last time I put a big worm on, we got a perch. Here now, this is good enough.
It's good enough.
Worm pile. All right, this can be a good perch. All right, let's see. Looks very appetizing. Let's toss it out there. And just let it sink. Yeah, I use rooster tails. I love them. The problem is I'm in Jersey, and I don't know if you can see all the seaweed in the water, like right there. If you pull a tail through that, you're basically just gonna end up with a seaweed salad on every cast. Sometimes we put a kayak in the water, and that's where rooster tail will catch fish. Sometimes perch, but yeah, rooster tails are awesome. We catch trout on them sometimes. Spoons sometimes. What do you have? You never know. It might be a catfish.
Oh my, that's like the biggest
Oh wow,
of
I got it. We can, yeah, we can feed a vegan family with that. Whoa! Did you rip it off?
No, wait. Yeah, it's
Now you
okay.
got to go find the hook in there.
No.
Yeah, same with me. That's what I get from.
It's in a nickel.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to cast a rooster tail in these waters because even with a regular hook, that's what you get.
Not funny.
You got a hook somewhere in there. I'm gonna let him have fun with that. All right, I got two more casts. As my phone is just doing flips. Oh, so I'm fishing on an ultralight setup. It's a Shakespeare Micro Series. You can get one on Walmart for like 20 bucks. Nothing special. And with all the money you save on the rod, you can buy this beautiful Daiwa Legalis LT1000 for about 90 bucks, I think. I think because of the tariffs, it's going to be higher now. But if you're going to spend money on one thing for fishing, is spend it on the reel. You can always buy a used fishing rod. They're pretty good. You can come across a crazy deal sometimes, but reels, buy them new and buy a good one. Legalis LT1000 is just amazing for the money. It's like a $200 reel for 90 bucks. All right, looks like the bite died off. All right, it's gonna be my last cast. We got to get on the last cast. And last cast. I got to put more line in my reel. If the hook gets caught on the bottom, we call that rockfish in Jersey. We call that catching a rockfish because that means the rockfish took your hook. Because if you fish with kids, they always say, "Oh, when they get snagged, they'll say it was a big fish," and we always, instead of tell them it's not true, we'll always say, "Yeah, the rockfish got you, man." But in Japan, what do you say? You say fishing the earth. That's funny. So the reel is Legalis LT1000S. This is a 2023 model. I bought. They're amazing. I mean, they're 90 bucks, and hopefully they're not more expensive now. But I bought the reel this year. As you can see, it doesn't have much line on it left. I gotta realign it today or tomorrow. But 2023 model has a golden handle. That's how you know. LT1000S Legalis. It's an amazing reel for 90 bucks. I'm pretty sure it's made in Japan. And yeah, all right. I did say last cast, but as everybody knows, no such thing as last cast. So we're gonna do one more cast. Can you pull that rod out? We have another rod, but I'm not sure. Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, yeah. It's been slow.
Wait.
Yeah, so I'm a big time marketplace. I sell motorcycle and car parts on marketplace sometimes. And yeah, the only thing like in Jersey, there's a lot of people that move because Jersey is a very high turnover area. People pass away, people move here for jobs. So a lot of marketplace listings, will be a lot of fishing rods. It'll be like 20 fishing rods for 80 bucks. I love those because you can find, I found a St. Croix salmon rod in one of those listings. But reels, I'm very, unless they come, they throw them in for free. You know, you don't know what the other person did with the reel. If you get sand in this reel, it's done. If you get dirt in this reel, it's done. So yeah, sometimes you'll find some guy selling a brand new reel for like half the price. That's worth it. But yeah, rods are fun to buy in bulk. All right, we're gonna let the worm sit. Somebody said let the worm sit. We're gonna let it sit for a couple of minutes because we need to go soon. But basically, I probably caught like 20 fish out of this spot today. I had a family of bluegills, but they're all gone.
You caught a perch. That's really rare here.
Yeah, the perch is pretty rare. That's a rare catch. Watch, I'm gonna get a bullhead catfish. Rip me off.
Wait a minute. Oh, you have a bite, you have a bite, you have a bite. No?
Think so? You know what? Let me pull it out of the weeds and cast it in again and wait for a little bit. I usually fish with gallop minnow. That's my go-to thing, or trout magnets. But today it's been so slow, and we had worms with us. We just started casting them in. It's been working. Line is actually, so it's controversial. I don't recommend you use it. It's only a 2-pound line. Hold on, I'm getting bites. Whoever said let the worm sit was right. It was getting nice bites. Oh yeah. Well, my worm's almost gone. Do you have another worm?
Yeah.
The line is actually just trout magnet 2-pound line. I think it's called SOS. Get it at Walmart for $5. Obviously, the problem is if you get a big fish today, a bass ripped me off. I would recommend if you're new to fishing, use a 4-pound line. But with 2-pound line, it casts super far. Let me put more worm. Cast it one last time. I think we're up to
Let the worm sit.
Let the worm sit. We're up to 10 last casts right now. So yeah, 2-pound line. This is a trout magnet jig head hook. We were fishing with jigs before, like the little trout worms, trout magnet worms or grubs, and we just gave up. Now we're just all right. Let the worm sit. See how much time. Let's time it.
Someone uses 30-pound braided line for bluegill.
I like that. Oh well, thank you. Yeah, we come out here with my kid in the mornings just to do a little fishing, especially during school time. You don't have much time. But yeah, 30-pound braided line for bluegill. Listen, if it works for you, it works for you. I do find, believe it or not, tiny jig heads tied with braid in a lake like this. I mean, you can probably pull in a 15-pound catfish on those. But I'm not gonna judge. Sometimes I will, but whatever works, man. Yeah, but this is Jersey. We had no rain except for a couple of here and there, and that's why fishing's been slow. You can see the water is pretty nasty. Usually it's pretty clear here. A lot of algae. That's why I don't keep any fish. I'm not gonna feed my family with. I'll keep an eel up in the river, but nah. Lake is this reservoir is pretty dirty right now. Man, the bites come in waves. It's like, let me do another cast and let it sit.
Try casting like right there. You see?
Yep. All right. Yeah, algae has been a big problem here in Jersey. A lot of people use fertilizers, and it's just algae blooms. I found a dead egron down the stream from this reservoir. Pretty sure it was dead due to algae poisoning.
Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, I think I have a fish. Hold on. Nope, that was a snag. Oh, man.
Oh, there's like a fish that jumped next to you.
Yeah, trying. Wait, do you have? Hold on. I think I have one last worm and can throw one here. And
No, there's no worm there.
I don't know if you guys fish with these, but these are also really good. Z-Man micro finesse worms, but some days they absolutely do not work. Worms work every day. Today I tried the micro finesse Z-Man worms and got absolutely no bites. Here. All right, let me put this last piece of worm.
Last cast.
Last cast.
Hold it? No.
I think that's normal. Hold on. Drop my phone. Here, hold the phone.
I think I fixed it.
Fixed it?
Yeah. Wait.
All right, last cast. Here we go. All right.
36.
Oh, got a bite. That was a good bite. Where'd it go? All right, last cast for real. I really want to catch a fish, but to end the stream, but it's been tough.
To Little Nick 830, we've caught a perch, bluegills, and yeah. We've been trying to catch a bass.
I saw either a turtle or a fish over there. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, we got one. All right. All right. Makes me happy. There you go. Oh, it's a good sized bluegill. All right. Looks like I got my wish. Here, hold it rod. Alrighty. Well, all I can tell you is that if it's a slow day fishing, you haven't had rain, there's very little oxygen in the water, and nothing bites, just grab a pack of worms. They don't have to be huge. Just go have fun. You catch a bluegill like this. Caught about 20 of these today. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I really appreciate those people that commented and subscribed. Thanks again, and have a good day and a good weekend.